So his own kids.
And this is what I was saying.
No, let him finish though. I just wanted to insert that part. He said that his stepdaddy wouldn't take care of his own kids.
Yeah, so I would assume that he would love you like his own, and if he had other kids that he wasn't taking care of, then that kind of could go back to a conversation that we had on the earlier show about how the kids are in the homes with the mom, and the mom won't let them see the kid. Like, that can go so many different ways. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
but I think
listen, he loved my mom. Okay.
Okay.
He cosplayed as a daddy for us. For my mom.
Yeah.
So there wasn't no love because when him and my mama divorced, I don't hear from him.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At 18, he got 18 years with raising me under his belt.
And he doesn't talk to you at all?
We don't talk.
So,
See,
but you
that's-
said you gave him hell though, right?
But not,
But it doesn't matter, though.
Did y'all have a good relationship
as
at
I
some point?
grew,
He's a kid.
Yeah.
Well, what not now? But you gotta understand, he was a child. See, and that's I hear a lot of stories where there are failing step parents. I would argue that I've heard more failing step parent situations than successful ones.
Absolutely.
I have a successful one. My mom and my stepfather has been separated since I was about 17 or 18.
You still have
While we were sitting here, his biological son, who's my brother, calls me. Right? So his kids, and that's the thing, as a man, it doesn't matter if you're a stepfather or a real father, you lead by example. It's hard for a kid to respect you when you try to discipline me, but you don't see your other kids.
Absolutely.
Right? My stepfather, he led by example. He took care of his kids. He took care of the community. He took care of everybody's children,
look,
right?
to give him some leeway, when you're young, you're not thinking about him taking care of his other kids.
Yeah.
That's not a thought of mine. My thought is in looking back on it, like he was a decent dude.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like the biology, the DNA, it really
It
wasn't.
felt
It didn't connect.
It felt
But
different.
Like this
That's
one,
real.
this what the dude, bro.
But so like, and again, there's a real difference when you can treat a child like your own. Did he have a child with your mother?
Yeah,
So did you feel like he treated that child different than you?
I'm not sure.
So, for example, with my stepson, I make sure I spend quality time with him. Even if I do whoop his ass, guess what happens after that ass whooping? I calm down, come over here, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
Now we have to talk through this too.
Yeah.
Right? The only reason why you got your ass whooped is because you know better.
Yeah.
But let me make sure you understand
The
why I'm doing this. Because here's the consequence of your behavior later on.
Yeah.
Right? Guess what? He'll come up to me like, hey Rico, you know what? Can we go for a walk? I know what that means. He wants to talk. He wants to release. I take him on a walk. We walk around the park 3, 4, 5 times. It doesn't matter. So when you are that person, when he had a situation, he calls me before his mother. You understand?
Yeah.
Not saying.
Probably because you relate to him as more as
That's
a
how my
man.
son is.
But that's also
my boyfriend before he called me.
That's not a slight to his mother. I
Yeah,
feel like
it's not a slight. It's
that's
just a
more of
connection.
that's more to show the connection. Yeah, because when I tell you my oldest two, it's been situations where they've been at their mom's house and they'll hit me like, hey, can I go such and such, or can you call such and such's mom so I can go over there and I'll arrange whatever, and then contact their mom like, hey, they said it's cool, da da da, here's the address. Like, I think that it's situations like yours that happen regularly when it comes to step parenting. I joined this crazy ass Facebook group recently called Stepmama Drama, and when I tell y'all that pay, I be there having a good time watching them girls go off on each other. It's crazy. I think that I have seen more negative stories and even more negative stereotypes about step parents, especially stepmoms. But I do think that situations like ours exist where you can love that child wholeheartedly, where you can show up for that child and pour into that child. It's just unfortunate that it's so many I wouldn't call them ghetto, because when I tell y'all the situations that I be seeing, it's just so egotistical. It's these women getting with men that have children and then wanting to show the baby mama, I'm better than you. He loves me more than you. My kids that I had are better than your children. Like it's a real bitter weirdness that happens when it comes to dealing with blended families and shit like that.
But we said in the earlier episode that we was letting women off the hook. We talk about stepdads right now. We haven't even got on stepmoms.
Yeah.
But when we talk about allowing somebody into your space around your children, this is somebody who the mother decided was going to be a good fit to be around her. When I pick a mate, it's not just for me. It's for my kids too. I have 2 children.
Yeah.
So if I invite somebody into my space and into my life and allow them around my kids, if you're not going to be a great role model, example, whatever the case may be, somebody who is positive in their life, who's going to treat them like your own, who's going to feed into them and pour into them like I would, then I don't need you around.
Yeah.
That's a decision
And
that
we
the
be
mom
known.
has to
And
make.
we
I
be
don't care
known.
how good you treat me. You need to do the same for my
Listen,
children.
so if you got a son, he gonna sniff that bullshit out. Okay? A nigga know when you cool with him just so you can fuck on his mama.
Absolutely.
Nah, you right.
Okay, so listen, so like, I'd rather a dude date my mama and not talk to me at all. I promise you,
But
because
see, then she gonna end up getting rid of him.
no, she
So that's how it
not.
works.
No, she not. Cause me and my mama got our own relationship. But I don't need this dude here acting like he love me, and then when y'all break up, I never hear from him again.
That man hurt. Hold on, no. That man hurt your feelings.
No,
it's
I
just
can call him right now. We still good. Like if I see him, we'll speak. Like we
Yeah,
good.
but no, that's fine. I just think that I think that he hurt your feelings.
Absolutely not. I don't call him either. My phone works.
Yeah, I still think he hurt
My
your
phone-
feelings.
No, but it's a flip side because when I first started, when me and my girl was first together, right? One of my homies, he's older, and he said to me, he's like, yo, never do the step parent shit. Let me tell you why. This is his story.
Yeah.
He said, I've been in this kid's life since he was 9 years old. I bought him every Jordan that, anytime I bought myself sneakers, he got the same pair. Anytime I bought myself clothes, he got clothes. He needed to go to school, I paid for his basketball, I paid for everything. He got himself a little scholarship that I put together for him. Me and his mom broke up, right? After his freshman year in college, and mind you, there was a balance, it was a partial scholarship. I paid the $20,000. Me and his mom broke up, and he act like I don't exist.
That's
You
unfortunate.
know why? Because
Did he do that because
the legacy don't
way
roll
that-
over.
How did
the breakup happen?
How did the breakup happen?
But to
It
me,
don't
it
matter.
don't matter.
No,
Yes, it does.
No, wait,
It don't
wait, hold on.
Let me
Hear me
tell you
out.
why I do it.
Because I know my dad.
Yeah,
I don't care how my dad broke up with my mom.
Yes, you do.
That's my
No, you
dad.
don't.
Anytime my
Yes,
daddy,
mama.
boss,
I don't
Anytime,
anytime my daddy has got caught cheating on my mama, guess who caught him?
And
But
you
I
you love him, right?
care.
Absolutely, but it was also some smoke and some animosity there for a very
Yeah,
long
of
time.
course, but you were able to find a way to forgive it,
Because that's
right?
my daddy.
But that's what he was
Exactly.
saying. So he was telling me, even if I do
That's
wrong,
That's not necessarily
if I do
true,
wrong,
though.
I never get forgiven, even though I did everything for you.
did he
Nah.
try to go and have a conversation?
It
with
don't
him?
matter, bro.
I mean, look, I can't tell you what else he did, but I just know what he said, and I'm like,
I'm
yo,
gonna tell you this.
let me, cause I'll be damned. Like, listen,
Biological or step. I'm a product of divorce, and my parents divorced at an age where I was old enough to know what was going on, but they didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
So we went through that whole, oh, it's gonna be okay phase. Like, and no, it's not. Like, where the hell daddy go? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Yeah.
like 12. Like, where did my daddy go? My brother chose sides. My brother chose my daddy's side. The rest of us was like, fuck my dad. And that was my daddy.
Yeah.
But that's
So
probably-
biological or not.
But
we
did
didn't
you
give a
forgive
fuck. He cheated on my, no, in some ways, no, we never did.
but I'm saying
He
you
still don't
when I
have a
said-
relationship that he should have with his kids. My sister don't talk to him at all.
I don't
Like, this is
understand
what I'm
how
saying,
cheating
like-
on your mama.
Because you
Affects
wanted
the
to see,
relationship.
because you wanted your mama hurt.
When you emotionally damage my
So
mother,
what?
I have to be I'm a part of that. You emotionally throw off my mother.
As a kid,
Guess
you
who
don't
has
know.
to deal with it? Because you're gonna be leaving out the house. Guess who has to sit in the house with that crazy bitch while she going to fuck
Absolutely.
off or upset or
Absolutely.
depressed and crying and everything.
Absolutely.
We have to sit on that.
That's it right there.
But why did she
Because-
not be
because-
accountable for her
No.
emotions? Because
She-
she should not be taking out her pain on the children.
Thank
Because